don't I make some coffee, make some sandwiches, and then I'll leave you to your meeting?
Liz, that would be very nice. Thank you.
Thanks, Liz. Oh.
We're very lucky to have you here, Liz.
Thanks.
Why don't we all go into the living room where we can sit down and talk? I'm gonna fight for my family, Liz. I'm not gonna let you just take them away from me. Says who? I'll get that in the living room. Hello? This is Dr. Russell. Oh, no, now is not a good time for me. What kind of emergency?
Never ends.
Girls, what can I get you to drink?
Nothing from me, thanks. I'm fine. Thank you, Liz.
A gas explosion? Multiple victims. Aren't there any other doctors on call tonight?
Yeah, isn't it great news? I'm gonna be a father.
I hope you don't mean that, Mama.
I'm afraid I do, Miguel. This news of Sheridan being pregnant should be a joyous one, and instead, it could destroy our family, tear Luis and Antonio apart. Antonio thinks the baby is his. And Luis thinks it could be his. Whoever finds out that he's not the father is going to be consumed with jealousy and anger, and I'm afraid, mijo, I'm afraid that one of my sons could kill the other.
Luis, I'm so worried. Antonio's gonna be devastated when he finds out that I'm in love with you, his own brother, and that this child might not be his.
All right, so why don't I just tell him myself? Come on, there's no sense upsetting you and the baby.
No, I told you I need to do this. I'll be fine.
All right. Are you sure you're ready to tell Antonio the truth?
Yeah, I haven't stopped smiling since I found out Sheridan and I are having a baby. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you going to tell him now?
Antonio.
Hold on a second, will you?
Sheridan and I have something important to talk to you about.
I gotta go, but I'll talk to you later, okay? All right, bye.
What's wrong? It's not the baby, is it?
No, the baby and I are both fine.
You had me worried there for a moment. Something's not right. Both have these sick looks on your faces. What's going on?
You are not touching my son. He's not leaving this house.
What is going on?
That little boy up there is mine, and I am taking him with me.
The hell you are.
Get out of my way, Julian. There's nothing on this earth that is going to stop me from taking my baby.
Escort this woman off the grounds.
My baby!
No, Teresa, my baby. He's not leaving this house. But you are.
No! Julian!
Adios, muchacha.
Damn it, Julian.
Let me go! I'm not leaving this house without my baby! I won't!
You cannot do this.
It's already done.
Stop! Please! If you think that I'm going to leave this house without my baby, you're insane!
That's exactly what you're going to do.
Over my dead body.
I'd hate to see it come to that.
Oh, for God's sakes, Father, you cannot keep a mother from her own child.
Stay out of this, Fox.
No, this is wrong.
I thought you'd appreciate what I'm doing. Getting rid of Miss Moneybags here will guarantee you a far heftier inheritance. I mean, if she really were your stepmother and stayed around continuing to give away the Crane millions to charity and to her family, there'd be a piddling amount left for you, Fox. God forbid you might even have to work for a living.
Not only what you're doing is unconscionable, Julian.
Deaf ears, Ethan. Your lecture is falling on deaf ears. And why you would want to lecture me in the first place is beyond me. You should be thanking me.
Thanking you.
But Teresa's been a thorn in your side from the first day you met her, incessantly hounding you, and poor Gwen. If you're rid of her, the two of you will be free to enjoy your marriage and prepare for the birth of your child.
Yes, without this harpy constantly insinuating herself into your life.
And driving a wedge between you.
Yes. Oh, Ethan, Julian is so right. You should be eternally grateful to him. From now on, you and Gwen will only have happy times. Ethan, please. You know that I am in the right here. So do you, Fox. Do not let Julian talk you out of helping me fight for my child.
I gave you an order. Carry it out. Remove this woman.
You bastard!
Get her out of my house.
Not without my baby!
No. My son will remain here in the bosom of his family.
No! No!
Get out of the way!
For the love of God, Julian, she's the baby's mother. You will not make her leave without him.
So what is it? What's wrong? Y'all look sick.
No, mijo, no one is sick. Not anymore.
That's right, Antonio. You made an amazing recovery. You're strong. You're well. You're able to do anything and handle anything. Luis, what is it you're trying to tell me?
I'm sorry to break this up, but I'm going to have to ask you all to leave right away. We're being flooded with incoming patients, many in critical condition, and we need all the beds that we can get.
No, I understand the severity of the situation. I do. It sounds like a terrible explosion, but there's got to be some other doctors that you could call.
You are so caught up in your work at the hospital. Where do you get off calling the shots on Whitney and Simone?
Oh, that is so unfair, TC.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you what's unfair. How about being married to a wife whose work is so important that she can't make it home for dinner? Or lunch, or even breakfast? Eve, you're like a stranger in your own house. When do I start counting in your life, huh? It's always something. You always making some excuses.
Look, honey, when I promised that we would spend the day together, I didn't know what would happen with Antonio.
You know what? A husband can only take so much, Eve.
TC, I'm a doctor. There's always emergencies. That's a doctor's life, and you've never even complained about it till now, so why are you so angry?
Eve, I love you, okay? I mean, we never spend any time together anymore. It's always something. It's always an emergency. It's always a patient who needs something. I'm tired of it, Eve. I'm tired of it.
Nothing is more important to me than you and my family and my marriage. And we can't let things like Chad and Whitney's tennis and my career affect us this way. Well, I don't know what to say. I'm a doctor, and I have patients and an erratic schedule, and that's just all part of the job.
Well, I'm getting tired of waiting around for you. So I'll leave you to your job.
TC, don't leave like this. TC! I've been on call 24 hours a day for weeks. There's got to be someone else that you could call to fill in. No. No, I'm sorry. I really am, but I can't go. Well, I recommend that you call Dr. Silbert. Yes, we fill in for each other all the time, and he lives closer to the hospital. Well, I'm sorry. I have an emergency of my own to deal with, and I'm not leaving until I do. Dr. Silbert will be happy to fill in for me. Yes, please tell him that I owe him one. Okay, see you in the morning.
Sweetheart, I know that was hard for you to do.
Oh, honey, there are other doctors available.
I know that you're torn between the patients coming in, but you're right. We have our own emergency right here that can't wait.
Oh, we are going to deal with that. As a family.
And baby, I am so happy that you put your family before your medicine.
Oh, honey, my family's important to me. And Dr. Silbert can handle any emergency. He's a first-rate doctor. And Liz, I do so appreciate your bringing out the coffee, but it won't be necessary. And I'm sure you have other, better things to do. It is a private family meeting. You understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'll just take the cups back into the kitchen.
We have to leave. Why?
I'm sorry if I was abrupt, but there's been a gas explosion and all the burn victims are being brought here.
Oh, my goodness, those poor people.
The reports are sketchy right now, but it sounds like it could be really disastrous. Anyway, we need every bed that's not being used by a critical patient. And since you and Sheridan are both ambulatory and on the mend, we're going to have to release you early.
It's fine by me.
Is there anything we can do to help the victims?
Giving up the beds is the biggest help.
I'll be out of here as soon as I get my things together.
Right, thank you.
I feel bad about the reason for our leaving, but I have to admit, I can't wait to be home with my beautiful bride.
I'm going to get the paperwork ready for you to sign, and I'm going to be right back.
Okay. So what did you want to tell me, Sheridan?
Well,
I can wait till later. Are you sure? Yeah, positive.
I am very grateful for your understanding and support, Ethan. And yours, Fox.
You can be grateful off of Crane property.
I am not leaving this house without my baby, Julian. He's an infant. He never sleeps anywhere but in my room, in his crib, right beside me. And he'll be terrified if he wakes up and I am not there for him. Babies are resilient. He'll adjust, you'll see. Besides, he'll be near his daddy.
Well, not in the bedroom, of course. He'll bunk in with a nanny, as all Crane babies have.
Helen, people actually wonder why we're as messed up as we are.
Julian, you have never shown the slightest interest in your son. Why all the concern now?
Little Ethan is a Crane. You are not. Hence, I am interested in him, not his mamacita. Now get her out of here.
I'm not leaving without my baby.
What? Is it that you don't understand English anymore? Shall I explain it to you in Espanol? No, take el baby from la casa.
I am not leaving without my baby.
Yes, you are. Guards.
No. Ethan.
Right,
Fox.
Julian, wait a minute.
No, there's no more waiting.
Look, if you want to throw Teresa out of the house, you're in your legal right to do so.
Well, don't I know that?
But you can't deny a mother access to her child, okay? That is tantamount to kidnapping.
Au contraire, counselor. Read it and weep.
What is that?
It's a writ of temporary custody.
And what does that mean?
Unfortunately, it means that Julian has every legal right to keep little Ethan here. He has full custody of him as his father. You can't take little Ethan anywhere from here.
No! Julian!
Jim, if they call him, so I'll see what I can do.
Please, Ethan, save my baby.
And for this family meeting to be a success, we're all going to have to be frank and open with virtually nothing off limits.
Your mom's right. Anything goes.
And the one thing that I do want to insist on is that we listen. You know, that we really listen to each other.
Agreed.
I cannot believe that Eve pulled that putting my family first bit. Everyone knows she puts the Hippocratic Oath first, which means she is nothing but a hypocrite. The problem is you won't...
No, I'm not. No.
Simone, please.
No! Why should I listen to Whitney? I want nothing to do with her.
Simone, you don't mean that.
Daddy, she stole my boyfriend. All of this is her fault.
Simone, I don't see it that way. You and your sister were very close until Chad came into the picture.
Until Whitney decided that she wanted him for herself, and she stabbed me in the back.
That's not how it happened.
Simone, Whitney was a victim, just like you were. This is all Chad's fault, okay? He's to blame. I mean, he saw two girls that are innocent. He used his little street smarts to try to come in here and take advantage of you.
No, he didn't. Chad is not some street punk. He's a wonderful boy. He's as nice and sweet as any guy that I'm going to meet in college.
Simone, Chad is just a wolf in sheep's clothing. He tried to impress you two. He tried to con you. He is not one of us.
One of us, Daddy? And who are we?
We are middle-class respectable.
Chad is just as respectable as we are. And he didn't take advantage of me.
Whitney, he did because that's why he tried to...
Didn't we say we were gonna let each other talk and really listen? So let's let Whitney continue.
Okay, Simone, listen to me. I never set out to take Chad away from you. In fact, in the beginning, I wish the two of you did have an emotional connection to one another.
We did.
No. You fell for Chad. But he didn't feel the same way towards you.
He would have. But you grabbed him for yourself. You seduced him.
I didn't seduce Chad,
Don't
Simone.
lie. We're supposed to be telling the truth, right, Daddy?
Well, the truth is you can't make someone love you. And you can't blame them if they don't feel the same way towards you.
Liar.
Okay, I'm gonna answer that and then take a message because I don't want anything to interfere with this.
Good.
Dr. Russell, I'm sorry to disturb you again, but we're really in a bind here. We've got at least 20 patients being brought in by ambulance and medevac, and I can't reach Dr. Silbert. Not only that, but the burns the paramedics have ordered are your specialty. We really, really do need you here.
You know, I cannot wait to get you home and start planning for a baby's arrival.
Will we be able to stay at the cottage? Didn't it have a lot of fire damage?
I called Crane Maintenance. They've been working on repairs day and night, so the cottage is livable.
It's amazing what a difference a few days can make. And if you think about it, I was in a coma, barely hanging on to life, and now look at me. Got my life back, married the woman of my dreams, and we're having a baby. Life just doesn't get any better than this.
I'll help you pack up your things.
Yeah, and then we can go.
You all right, mijo?
I just wanted to tell Antonio here. You know, that way if he took the news badly, at least there'd be doctors around.
Well, there's no time to tell him now.
We'll just tell him at Sheridan's.
Do you want me to be there with you?
I don't think so. Antonio's gonna be hit hard by this. You know, he loves Sheridan so much. Now, at least till after we tell him. I just think the fewer people there, the better. But then he's gonna need you and the rest of the family, all right?
All right, well, I'm going to go and check on Teresa and stay by the phone.
Okay.
Let me go say bye to Antonio, okay?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks, man. All right, so we all... Where'd they go?
I don't know.
I didn't see him leave.
Bathroom? They're not there. Where could they have gone? Look, we gotta find Sheridan, all right? Someone may still be trying to kill her.
Okay, no peeking now. Keep your eyes closed.
I can't even imagine where you're taking me.
Just a couple more steps. Okay. Now you can open them.
Oh, the nursery.
Would you look at them? They're something, aren't they? Aren't they beautiful?
Yes, they are.
We're gonna have one like that very soon. I can't wait. So do you care if it's a boy or a girl?
No, it doesn't matter. Just so long as it's healthy.
Yeah, me too. What about names? Have you thought about any names?
No. Why, have you?
Only a couple of hundred. I mean, I can start with the A-list if you want me to.
Okay.
Abigail and Alexander. That tops the A-list.
Abby and Alex.
And I was thinking about Aloysius, but you know what? It may be just a little too common. Hey, everyone, take a look in here. Something?
Yeah.
Sheridan and I were going to have one just as beautiful.
Sheridan's going to have an adorable baby.
I feel like the most blessed man in the world. Got a wonderful mother, perfect wife, great brothers and sisters. Louisa, I haven't discussed it with Sheridan yet, but I would really like for you to be the godfather to our baby. That's okay, right?
Of course.
Louisa?
I would be happy and honored to be the godfather of any of your children.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, and Miguel, you're in line for the next one, okay?
Okay, so, why don't we get you and Sheridan home, huh?
Yes, yes. You need to get your feet up and start taking care of yourself. Very good care.
And I suggest you call Dr. Krieger. She's a critical burn specialist.
I tried her, but she's out of town.
Well, how many staff doctors are available, including interns?
I knew it. I knew she would not be able to stay away from her precious hospital.
That's it? That's all the manpower that you can muster?
That's all.
And you've got 20 burn victims coming in.
More. We simply can't deal with them all. It'll be the most critical first. But if they're all critical,
And some will die.
there's no way to avoid it.
Okay. I'll be there in a few minutes.
Tell these guards to let me go, Julian.
No fool. You're the least trustworthy person I know. Keep a firm grip on her. She's slippery.
No need to worry, Gwen. Teresa will be out of our lives for good.
Not if Ethan can find a way to stop Julian.
He can't.
How can you be so sure?
Oh, I went to see Judge Riley myself.
What?
Everything is taken care of. Trust me. No, he is not going to change his mind. Oh my, the man has an insatiable appetite. Oh, and I do mean insatiable. What? Don't look so shocked. No, there is nothing, and I mean nothing, that I wouldn't do for my little girl. Ethan, did you get in touch with the judges? This is the order rescinded.
Unfortunately, Riley's a stubborn old bird, not to mention high priced.
Yes, but Slim Jim delivers like no one else can.
Yeah, that's true. Which is why little Ethan has to stay in Julian's care until a custody hearing can be scheduled.
And when is the hearing?
Look, I'm going to try another judge tomorrow. It's too late to find anybody still at the courthouse today. Teresa, as you probably know, once we start this, custody battles can be drawn out for years.
Surely there's some other way.
There isn't. At least not tonight.
I'm not leaving here tonight without my baby. I will kill Julian first.
Well, you all heard her. She threatened my life. If anything happens to me, you're all witnesses.
Shut up, Julian. I don't care about you. I don't care what happens to you. All I care about is my baby.
I really think you should try to calm down, Teresa.
But out, Rebecca.
Well, you're surely saying things that you don't mean, like threatening murder in a room full of witnesses.
I don't give a damn who hears it.
Well, you should. You know, I know exactly why you're so upset. I mean, I am a mother, too. I mean, and look at Gwenny. I didn't do such a bad job with her. I mean, she's educated, she's cultured, she's polite. Oh, and she's about to become a mommy herself. See? So you have nothing to worry about.
No. No, I don't. See, what the hell are you talking about?
I'll be here to take care of little Ethan for you.
What?
Oh, I'll put his crib right by my bedside.
No, didn't I just say no babies in the bedroom?
I'm just trying to calm her down so she'll leave. Oh, I will take exceptional care of little Ethan. I treat him as if he were my own. Although I do have to tell you, I have this tendency to kind of spoil little children. I mean, he will not want for anything. That's for sure.
Oh, bravo, my boy.
Oh, well, now it's time for the present.
Yay! What'd you get me?
Well, let's see.
A new pony?
It's right outside.
Oh, and tomorrow we are going to fly you and 10 of your best friends to Disney World.
Guards, remove this woman.
Okay. Okay. You don't have to manhandle me. It's clear that I can't get anywhere with you, Julian, right now.
Or ever.
So I will just leave as requested.
Goodbye. I'm sure our attorneys will be in touch.
I'm sure they will.
Oh, wait! Stop that woman! Don't let her get away!
Have Nurse Archer on standby. I'll be there in 10 minutes.
I knew it.
I knew she would not be able to resist going.
I'm so sorry, everybody. There's been an explosion at a gas refinery, multiple burns, and the hospital's desperate for help, and I have expertise in burns that few of the other doctors have.
I've heard it all before.
TC, I would give anything not to have to go.
Eve, I know how important your job is to you. But I'm starting to think that you're the only doctor in this town. If you're not working round the clock, you're on the phone every 5 minutes. You know, I would like to move to another town where there's a lot of other doctors, and you're not the only doctor in demand.
I know he said you didn't want coffee, but I went ahead and made it anyway. I'll just serve everyone, and then I'll leave, and then you can get back to your family conference. I know how vitally important it is to you, so nothing should interfere.
Liz, don't run off. Turns out that Eve has to go to the hospital after all.
You're kidding, right?
Yeah, I wish I was kidding.
Oh, what a shame.
Yes, it is a shame. Here we are having our little family meeting, but Eve has to run off again. She has to run off to another emergency at the hospital.
Lives are at stake, TC. Doctor, it's my job to save lives.
Eve, I'm not saying that I don't want you to go. But I'm starting to understand what other families go through. How parents are not there for their kids. How they don't put them first and they don't have time for them.
I do put them first.
Look, I'm so sorry that I hurt you, Simone, but Chad and I fell in love with each other.
Whitney, I am not going to sit here and listen to any more of your pathetic excuses for stealing Chad away from me.
Simone, honey.
Whitney, where are you going?
I need some fresh air.
Whitney, wait.
Wait for what? This conversation's over with. Before it even started.
Let's get to the hospital. Time is of the essence with burn victims.
Yeah, you go ahead and go. Don't worry about your family. Your job always comes first.
Antonio, I want you to get right into bed.
Sheridan, I'm fine. I don't need any pampering.
Look, you heard the nurse. Even though you're on the mend, she said you still need your rest.
You're the one that's in a delicate condition. And in fact, right now, I'm gonna go fix you some tea. No arguments, okay?
Okay.
Sheridan, come on, we can't put this off any longer. He's gotta know.
Luis, you didn't hear what he said to me at the hospital nursery. All right, he's already in love with this child. He's making plans. He's coming up with names. He's going to be devastated if he finds out that this might not be his child.
Well, he still has to know the truth. The longer we hold off telling him, the more he builds up his hopes.
I know, and the worse it'll be when he finally does find out. I know.
Yeah.
I know. We keep saying that, but...
The water's boiling. What kind of tea do you want? Sheridan? What is it? What happened? What happened when I was out of the room, Sheridan?
Antonio...
Luis, what happened out here?
Tony, look, there's something that we need
You know
to
what?
tell
I can't do this. I can't go through with this.
You can't go through with what?
Should we say? Huh? Were you saying that you can't go through with having a baby?
Honey, if this were any other kind of emergency, I would refuse. I did refuse. But this, if I don't go, I don't think I could live with myself.
Eve, I know you have to go, okay? I'm not a monster. I'm just a husband who wants his wife at home sometimes.
I will be. Soon, you'll see, but right now...
Yeah, you gotta go.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Yeah. Well, I will see you when I see you. Liz? Looks like it's me and you again.
Yes, it is, isn't it? You know, TC, why don't you have a cup of coffee and relax?
Stay away from my husband.
While the cat's away.
Oh, I've gotta go, honey. But I love you. Don't forget that, okay?
I love Eve so much. But it's times like these, I feel like I don't even have a wife.
I understand, TC.
Get away with this. Teresa, open this door at once.
I will never leave you. Never.
Break the door down now.
Neo.